So today we're joined by Diane Guerrero, star of Orange is the New Black, and also Jane the Virgin, for our Lantern TV extended interview today. However, she's also the author of this book, In the Country We Love. So this is also written about your experience with your parents being deported at age 14.
Mm-hmm. I have to say that my experience is a little different. I mean, there's always been separations of families, and that's what I experience, and it's because we have an outdated immigration system, and we really have yet to find a path for citizenship, and the laws haven't changed in a very long time, and it's desperately needed. Now we're just, I think, talking about it a lot more, and it's a lot more visible. I think something that was a little different from when I experienced my family being separated in 2001. Now it's just more in your face, and we have a president who ran his campaign on solely that, and our country is very divided on the subject. I think right now what we're seeing is horrible. I mean, we have so much rhetoric surrounding this, yet no solutions. We have just falsities and about who an immigrant is, about who an undocumented person is, and who a criminal is, right? And when we generalize, well, we're just kicking out all the undocumented criminals, that's really criminalizing an entire community. Because, I mean, where's the scale of what a crime, you know, who commits a crime and what a crime is and what's punishable and what is, what's, I guess, worthy of deportation, right? I mean, if a kid stole a candy bar, you're telling me that's a crime. You're telling me this kid deserves to be deported for a crime like that. So you know, it's really harsh and dangerous when you really lump all these people in and say we're just deporting criminals. So I think that, I mean, it's classic criminalization of a community of immigrants, and it's certainly wrong and damaging for all of us. Sure. I think that, you know, when I went, I mean, anytime someone goes through something like that, like walking into your home and not finding your parents, that's going to be very traumatic. And anytime a family goes through that, it's very damaging. But I think that one thing that we can do right now, I know it's a scary time, and we're all fearful because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know really what's true or what's not, what's constitutional, what's not. So what I think, and I think what would have really helped my family out and me at the time, was to be more educated, right? So I think that we just need to stay on top of what's going on in the news, what's happening with the different laws that they're imposing, what they're taking away, what they're bringing in. Just know your constitutional rights. I mean, that's been all over. I think that technology has really helped sort of push information further. I think we're all sort of receiving information in different ways, which I think is great. I think that I've never seen so many people involved and uniting for this cause, to sort of keep our people together and denouncing such extreme policies like a travel ban. So just stay informed, know your constitutional rights, know your rights, know that if someone comes to your house and knocks on your door, they should have a permit. They should have, you can ask certain questions, you can get a lawyer. You know, there's certain things that you can do to prevent the way in which it's done to protect yourself a little more, and then also educate your parents, and then I think that you'll be a little less fearful. And then another way is to join the movement, right? Do something, see what you can do in your community, see if you can figure out how you can get information to those who are really, really afraid and who are worried about what's going to happen. I don't have an answer to, you know, if you get stopped, or just know that people are around, and sometimes there's policemen, there's law enforcement out there who are probably acting as immigration agents because they're starting to do that, and you know, they don't have immigration, they don't have ICE on their uniform, so you never know. I mean, I think that pretty soon we're going to see how damaging this is, because you're going to see in our communities we're going to stop going to law enforcement. We're going to stop trusting each other. And when we have that, then I think crime rates go up, and then we all feel a lot less safe. Really try to understand one another. I think we all have different stories. I think all of our stories are worthy. We all come from somewhere, regardless whether, you know, maybe if your parents or your parents' parents came with a visa or overstayed their visa or came through the border for a better life or entered as a refugee. Just know that we're all human beings and we all deserve a chance to be happy, and not to fall for, you know, for these tricks that divide us and make us look at one another like an outsider, right? We're all in this together. And I think the more we realize that, the more we come together and try to find an understanding, the better we'll be.